back on the Tenere today. The suspension has been sorted, fingers crossed. Had it in with Stephen and NDM on Good Friday, so a week and a half ago. And we put in the correct springs. I know I've talked a bit about this in different videos, but I suppose the purpose of this one is to talk about the suspension, so I'll repeat myself. Keep the old speed down in case of any wind. So yeah, I got the suspension Christmas 22, got it installed in January, and it came with let's see if I can remember this properly, a 390mm spring at 6 Newton millimeters strength or resistance. I'm not quite sure what way you put that. And ever since I had the suspension set up at that, I could only ever get like half the travel, even doing relatively big-ish jumps and stuff. I was only ever getting half the travel. So always felt like there was something wrong with it. I got on to Off the Road, who I purchased the suspension from. I even got on to Tractive directly. There was lots of back and forth over a number of weeks until eventually Off the Road stated that I had the wrong springs, that I should have been given 370mm springs. So even though it was their mistake, they made me purchase the new springs off the website and send the other ones back. Now, I mean, they did refund me eventually, but I mean, I was out of pocket 40 quid on shipping. And then I had the 370mm springs installed by my local mechanic. When he installed them, he actually sent me a video and said he doesn't think that these springs are correct, so more back and forth with Tractive and Off the Road. They assured me no, 370 is absolutely correct. So installed them on the bike, away I go, and I was finally getting all the travel on the bike. But I have to admit, I didn't really notice anything else wrong until I came out on the bike again most recently, and finally took the bike off road for the first time. I think probably since getting the springs done, I can't quite remember. But anyway, I did notice lots of like clanking coming from the suspension. So I was like, no, something's not right once again. So more back and forth with Off the Road and Tractive, and then they finally admitted, oh no, actually you're meant to have 390mm springs, not 370. So there seems to be an awful lot of confusion on what springs you're meant to use with these forks. I also, one thing that I forgot to mention, I actually reached out to Rally Raid over in the UK as well, because I just wanted somebody else's perspective on the whole thing. So I explained the situation. I said, look, I didn't actually buy the suspension from you, but I believe you're quite knowledgeable, and if you could advise on the springs that are meant to be in this suspension, that'd be great. And he actually said 370 as well. So I really thought I had the right springs when I had 370. Anyway, meant to be 390. So that's what's in the bike now. I didn't obviously go for the 6 Newton millimeters again. I went for 5.6, and I also went for a lighter rear spring. If memory serves, that's 80, and there was 85 on it. So spent a bit of time with Steve after installing both of them, setting things up, and we think we have the bike set up nicely. So yeah, that's the purpose of this vid now. I'm gonna go to the sand pit and just do a few laps, see how things feel, see if I notice anything. Right, here we are. Let's see how she goes. Try and warm up a bit. Right, no clanking there anyway. And there was big clanking there the other day, so wow, this is so washed out. Let's see if I can work up to this jump over here. That'd be a nice test. Yeah, she feels good. Okay, she clanked there, but I think that was just a huge bottom out. Right, up here. Oh my god, I'm messing this up so bad. Oh, f that up. Ah, she's a beast. Does feel better, much better. Didn't like that clank earlier. I'm getting water in my boots. Oh, I hate this part. Need to get a little shovel, come in here, fix that. Okay. Fight the wind. Oh! That is disgraceful. That was a huge bottom out. These bottom outs are kind of worrying. Because I don't even think I got them that bad on the stock suspension. So why is it still so shite? like there. You might not have heard that, it wasn't very loud. That was a bottom out. +2 compression, +2 rebound. We won't set fire to her just yet. Whoa! Alright, she completely bottomed out with that. There is something wrong with this. 100%, there's something wrong with it. And she bottoms out. Gone again. Let's try 1 or 2 more laps. Seems like we've come this way. Oh, I hate this. And bottoms out. It's kind of addictive. Every time I say I'm gonna stop, I come back for more. Anyway, I think now I'm gonna go and get coffee.
Right, just wanted to do a really quick update since this video as I'm editing it here. So I've been speaking to Tractive and think we've gotten to the bottom of the issue, which also explains why I didn't experience these sort of harsh bottom outs when I first swapped over the 370mm springs. Basically, after doing that, the Tenere, I thought it was perfect. It certainly felt really good, and I was finally getting the correct sag and things like that. But yeah, over time, obviously the cartridge, the actual closed cartridge itself, is after getting damaged. So I'm just reading an email here from Tractive, the last one that they sent me. And basically there's a safety device inside each of the cartridges on each of the legs. And when the pressure goes over 12 bar, the safety valve will basically blow out the oil inside the closed cartridge. So the advice from them is to build up take the closed cartridge apart, fill it back up with oil, etc., put it back together, and we should be golden. They say basically it's impossible that there's any other damage that's been caused by putting those 370mm springs in. So it's booked, the bike is booked in, the Tenere is booked in with Stephen NDM again. He's confident he can get it back up and running. He's not worried about it at all either. So yeah, all good news. I suppose the one thing to take from my experience is never to buy anything from offtheroad.de. They're a terrible outfit, especially when something goes wrong. Yeah, just would not recommend them in any shape or form. But really hoping the bike is booked in for Friday week, which I need to look at a calendar, which I don't have open. What's that? The 19th. So Friday the 19th, we'll get it in. Hopefully it only takes a couple of days, get that sorted, get the bike back, and we'll be out for another test trip and we'll report back. But other than that, cheers, take it easy, ride safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.